Hi and welcome to the first in our series of Virtual World Made Easy tutorials. Today I'm going to show you how to make your own basic virtual world. So first thing we're going to want to do is insert a light. So we go up to the insert menu and here you can see a little icon of a light. So if we click on the light, it gets brought into the scene, and here it is. You can also see in the right hand side in our Explorer. So the Explorer lists everything that we have in our park. And by clicking on the light, it's selected in an Explorer, or we can click on the Properties tab, and we'll see a whole bunch of things that we can change. The first thing I want to change is the type. So by making it a directional, it's kind of like your sunlight, so we'll just leave it with that for now. Second thing I'm going to do is reposition it so that it just sits below the center. Okay, now that we've got our light in there, let's start by getting in some terrain. So I'm going to just do a quick search in our library for terrain. And there we go, we've got a few terrains there, so I'm going to select the mountain terrain. Now if we go back to our project, we'll see that our mountain terrain's here, and it's appeared just above us. So to bring it down, what we can do is we can hold shift and left on our mouse, and that will drag it down. You can also just move it around by just holding down the left mouse button, and that'll move it along the X and Y axis. Okay, so we've got some terrain. Now I want to see some sky because this grey is looking pretty dull. So you can go into the library and we can do a filter. And I'm going to filter for a sky, and to search everything in the skies, we can just do a star search, and that'll just search everything. And there's our list of skies. So I think I'm going to go with white clouds. Sounds pretty cool. Now that's going to download. You can see the progress in the project, and there it is, green bars moving up. So while that's happening, I'm going to also just do a quick search for a building. The church is always a good one, so we'll have a look for a church. There we go, there's a stone church. And here is our stone search in our scene. And we can just move that around again just by holding down left on the mouse button. And shift will lift it up with the left mouse button down. I'm going to place him on top of the hill. Also, I want to rotate it. So if you can see here on the left, there's a bunch of tools. The top one being the position tool, the second one being rotation tool, and the last one being the uniform size tool. So by clicking rotate, it'll rotate it on its y-axis. And there we go. Place them just surrounded about there. Okay, you can also see that our sky's finished downloading. So if we click on My Park, go into its Properties tab, we can see that there's a sky. So if we click the drop down, there's my white clouds, and there's our skybox. Final thing is I'm going to want to maybe set a bit of a scene. So I'm going to click on my church, and I'm going to make it cast a shadow. And as you can see, it's sort of made a bit of difference, but you can't really see that shadow. So what I'm going to do is go back to the light, change its properties, and set it off. I think we'll try the Z-axis, a bit. And there we go. We can see that we've got our shadow happening. I'm going to just remove the grid by hitting F1, and there you are. There's the shadow of the church casting on the ground. And if we have a look, that's a pretty good looking scene. So that's it for today. Stay tuned. We'll have another tutorial up soon.